Parkrun starts in 45 minutes and 45 seconds. I have decided today I'm gonna do an easy run. It sounds bizarre to say to do that at a parkrun. I've never done that. Every time I go to a parkrun, I pretty much end up sprinting the whole thing, or trying to. Whilst that is good to do that, and originally I was gonna do a tempo run this week at Parkrun, but I took a rest day Thursday. I did a long run yesterday, Friday. It is now Saturday. There is still Sunday, and I want to do an easy run and a tempo run. And the tempo run that I wanted to do wouldn't really fit that well into the classic 5k parkrun route. So my thought process, do the easy run at Parkrun, have a nice time, film myself there, and then tomorrow, Sunday, I do the tempo run workout that I had planned. I think that sounds like an okay plan. I'm gonna go have some water, finish watching. My mum's texting me. My mum is messaging me saying she's ready to go to Parkrun. I'm ready to go to Parkrun. Time to go to Parkrun. Lap 1, 5 minutes and 47 seconds. 5 minutes and 42 seconds. This is nice so far. I'm able to actually breathe through my nose. I've got a nice downhill now. Hopefully my heart rate will get lower. At the moment, it's at the top end of zone 2, which is kind of where I want it to be. So that's good. Over halfway though. 5 minutes and 53 seconds. Only 2k to go. Hopefully I'll get sub 30. 6 minutes and 7 seconds. That one was a little bit slower, but I was going uphill. 600 meters to go. Normally this would be the point where I would dig deep and basically sprint to the finish line. So it's taking some restraint to not do that. And truly, take it easy. This is what I came here for today. Almost finished. Apparently I've already done 5k according to my Garmin, but I can see 50 meters ahead of me. All done. I brought a snack because I knew I'd be hungry. Little energy bar. Yeah, so good. Good evening. It is actually 17 minutes past 8 and the sun sets in 31 minutes. I have some threshold intervals today. Hopefully it won't be too dark by the time I actually get running, so I need to say this quick. Pretty much what threshold intervals are, if you don't know, are just intervals where you run at just below your max heart rate. You want to run at a pace that you can sustain for about 45 minutes to an hour. They're really good for helping you build endurance, mental toughness, and just getting your body more used to clearing lactate, which means that you can run harder for longer. It's uncomfortable, but it's not as uncomfortable as proper intervals. This is a bit nicer, but you have to do it for a longer time. This will be my final run of the week, 4 threshold intervals at a 420 kilometer pace. I'm running in the evening, which is something I don't normally do, but I'm gonna give it a go. Hopefully my chili con carne has settled in my stomach. So in this warm-up I'm also doing 4 strides. So I'm just running at 90% max speed for about 10 seconds, just to really get the blood pumping. I've already done one, if you couldn't tell, and I've got to do one now. Oh, do you know what? I'll just bring you. Whoa, that's a little stride for you, a little present. In 27 seconds, my first threshold interval starts, so that's 6 minutes at a 420 kilometer pace. I've done my 4 strides, I'm out of breath, I'm ready to go. This first one, there's a lot of downhill, so it'll be quite easy. The later ones, they're gonna be tough. Oh, gotta go. Oh. I'm not really that used to running at 420 pace. I'm trying to find how it should feel to run. At one point I was going too slow, then I was going way too fast. I think I'm in it now. 6 minute intervals feel like they take blimmin' ages. Still got 2 minutes left. I feel like I've been running for a while. First interval is complete. I feel good. By the end, I'd already found my pace. I was running with good form, at least I think. 90 seconds of a light jog in between. So where I just had the benefit of running downhill for that, I've now turned around and I'm gonna be running 6 minutes uphill. The elevation isn't too intense, but it definitely adds a layer of difficulty. 5 seconds left. Oh, okay, let's do this. It's quite strange. This pace is uncomfortable and I'm looking forward to this interval being over. But a part of me does know if I really wanted to, I could hold this for like 45 minutes, but I'd have to dig deep for that. Whew. Second threshold interval done. Another 90 seconds of a light jog. It's definitely tougher with the incline, but the worst of it is out of the way. Actually, the next interval I've got is also incline, but then I'm finishing with going downhill, baby. Time for the third interval. Gotta do this quick before it gets too dark. Remember back when I said I felt like I could hold this pace for 45 minutes? I was wrong. The last time I did a threshold workout, I was aiming for this pace and I concluded it was too hard for me. I thought in intervals I'd be able to get it. I can somewhat get it, but it's probably a bit harder than it should be. I think on my next threshold workout, I might make the pace that I'm aiming for a teeny bit slower. Although in fairness, pretty much all of the last 2 intervals were uphill. So that could be it. I took a little bit of a longer break on this one. I gave myself like an extra minute. Sorry, I'm cheating. I'm getting a stitch, I think, for my dinner. Oh, I've got to get running. 1 more to go. 5 seconds, time for the last interval. I walked on that recovery jog, so I'm feeling a bit more refreshed. And now I'm going downhill. Yes. Oh, done. That last interval, going downhill, made it significantly easier. I think I was a bit disheartened earlier because I thought I was slow and unfit. Turns out I'm just trying to run fast uphill. I did that really well. Could have held that pace for a long time. That was hard. That was fun. That felt like a productive session. I'm gonna do a light jog home now before it gets too dark and I get hit by a car. Oh, speak of the devil. I'm home now. I've had some yogurt, some granola, and a bit of saurine malt loaf and a lot of water. I'm now gonna get on with some stretches. Thank you very much for watching this video and keeping up with my sub 25k series. If you wanna see my last threshold run video, I'll put it up here for you to click. I kind of messed that one up, although I would definitely say that today's session was a bit more successful than the last one.